Early morning on the South Lakefront Trail, south side. Just gorgeous.
Yeah. Is he going to make another video from this same area? I wonder if he'll make a new video tomorrow. Art Del Cueto is a 21-year Border Patrol veteran and Border Security Advisor at the Federation for American Immigration Reform. Mark Morgan ran Customs and Border Protection under the president in the first term. Good to have you guys here. Mark, how outrageous is it to see the response to this yet again? He was all over these ICE killings in Minneapolis. He makes this video from this neighborhood last summer. He has nothing to say now, though.
Yeah, look, Rob, I know it's a rhetorical question. We've known each other for a long time, and we've been, during the 4 years of the Biden administration, time and time again, these tragic stories. Let's be clear. What President Trump, one of the things he understands is that every nation has an inherent responsibility to protect its nation's sovereignty, enforce the rule of law. And when it comes to our constitutional republic, that means that we also understand that it's Congress that passes a law and the executive branch is responsible for enforcing those laws. What we saw under the 4 years of the Biden administration is an abandonment of all those policies. They threw our sovereignty out the window. They threw enforcement and the rule of law out the window. And the three separate but co-equal to the branches of the government, they threw that out the window because they viewed the laws passed by Congress as nothing more than a mere advisory opinion. And this is another example of the results of that.
Art, the soundbite of the day, maybe from a Chicago alderwoman, Maria Hadden. Take a listen.
It sounds like this might have been a wrong place, wrong time, running into a person who had a gun. They might have startled this person at the end of the pier unintentionally.
It doesn't get more disgusting.
Alien's fault. He had a gun and he was startled. Yeah.
Rob, it does not get more disgusting than that. They're making excuses because the individuals that they've deemed as heroes and the people that they continue to fight for, individuals that break our laws, individuals that, circumvent immigration laws, individuals that were overstates, criminals. In this case, more than a criminal, this guy's a piece of human garbage. And she's making excuses for him on his actions. This is what's truly disgusting. They need to make a poster of this piece of garbage and plaster it over every single politician that is making excuses. Every politician that has protested against Border Patrol and against ICE, make a poster of that guy and write, "This is what you're protecting," and plaster it on all of their office. That was the most disgusting thing I've heard all day.
Yeah. Mark, the Gorman family rejected that statement, saying we will not allow this to be dismissed as wrong place, wrong time. This was not random misfortune. This was a violent and preventable act. And I'm also seeing video, Mark, from, I think, San Francisco airport, where they detained two women today. ICE agents at the airport detained two women in line because they found out that we have illegals in this country that are so emboldened that even though they've gotten their final deportation order in 2019, they're still flying around the country domestically as illegal aliens. And it's being turned into ICE is terrible, ICE is evil, look at what they're doing to this poor woman. They had final deportation orders, means they did something, right, Mark?
Yeah, absolutely. And look, this is why it's so important that we cannot let what the Biden administration did. This is why now, President Trump, one of his quotes, during that campaign was spot on. He said, look, we're going to conduct the largest mass deportation operation in our nation's history because we have no choice. I mean, it was a spot on quote because of what the Biden administration has done. And quite frankly, other administrations previously. But in 4 years, 10 to 12 millions, again, our sovereignty out the window, our rule of law out the window. He's allowed individuals that are in this country that are committing heinous crimes. There are potential terrorist cells in this country because of Biden. And so we have to enforce the rule of law. Yeah. We can't selectively enforce it. And that's why we're supporting what the president is trying to accomplish through mass deportations.
Mark Morgan, Art Del Cueto, thank you both so much. We appreciate it, guys.